Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how I was able to turn $100 into about $82,716 by doing almost practically no work. And by no work, I really do mean practically almost no work. So by the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you what my business model is and what practically is probably my best and favorite side hustle today. And I've tried a lot of side hustles ranging from FBA, print on demand, drop shipping, Fiverr, Upwork, freelance work. So you're going to see what that side hustle is, but I do want to introduce to you my quick background story in which I started from a med school background back in 2016. And during that time, I was attending clinicals, attending hospital rotations. And while doing that, I was trying these various side hustles. So again, the side hustles I tried was video editing. I tried script writing. I tried affiliate marketing through blogs and YouTube. But YouTube itself, it was essentially my favorite focus, which I always loved video editing and I always loved filming in general. So with these side hustles, I did want to do YouTube. However, it came to me that filming actually wasn't my forte. So I'm a bit introverted, and the first YouTube I ever created was a YouTube video about helping people get into med school, or physical therapy school, I should say. And it took a long time to film, and I noticed being very uncomfortable with camera. And so I tried figuring out a way, and I asked myself, what's a way that I can do YouTube but not have to be on camera but still consider myself a YouTuber? I came across this channel called Watch Mojo, as you can see here, and I was absolutely fascinated with the idea in which I watched their videos and they were very engaging, they're very interesting. So what Watch Mojo does is that they hire scriptwriters, voiceover artists, and video editors and basically do top 10 countdowns on various different types of subjects. With that, I became fascinated that maybe I can do something like this. And eventually I started studying everything that I can about Watch Mojo. So even their CEO, his name is Ashkan Karbuvashan. I bought his book, I watched all his interviews. I saw how he started this Montreal-based company and eventually expanded it to what it is today. I mean, Watch Mojo has 25 million subscribers, one of the biggest YouTube channels out there. And so I thought to myself, maybe I can do something like this. What I did was that I went onto Upwork. At the time of a broke college student, I didn't have all too much money, and $100 was a lot. I went onto Upwork, I hired a scriptwriter, I found a voiceover artist, and I found a video editor to make this video for me, in which that video at total cost me less than $100. I think total was $80 because it was about $20 for the script writing, $20 for the voiceover, and about $30 for the video edit, and about $10 just for the thumbnail and the description. So that video I ended up posting, and little did I know I was actually doing something called YouTube automation, or basically starting faceless YouTube channels. So with these faceless channels, it took the aspect of me being the central figure without having to actually film myself, but instead hire out people to create these videos for me. With that, I do want to show you where that video is to date. I published that video back in January 14th of 2020, and to this day, today's date is October 31st, it's made $45,920. Now you may be wondering, you told me you made $82,000 from a video that cost less than $100. With that, I want to show you that video, in which that video that was created for less than $100 again was posted May 31st of 2020, and to date it's made $82,835. The title of this video is a little misleading just because it's been a day or so since I actually decided the title of this video, but even so, you can see that I was able to turn about $80 to $100 to create a video into a video that has netted me over 5 figures. Absolutely astonishing returns. You won't find that anywhere else in the stock market, crypto market, bonds, treasuries. You won't find that anywhere else. But the reality of it is that in order to do something like this, I first started off with a niche which I was somewhat familiar with. Being familiar with your niche, it really comes down to, if you're familiar with the niche that you're going into or that you're about to start a faceless channel on, you're able to come up with better topics, you're able to come up with better titles, and you're able to come up with better thumbnails. So those are the 3 aspects which I feel are the most crucial when it comes to getting a video to work, because if you can nail those 3 things, the title, the topic, and the thumbnail, but you can have a mediocre video, that video can still essentially go viral. So I must admit that the 2 videos in which I just showed you previously, I thought that they were okay videos, but because the title and the thumbnail and the topic were very good, they essentially did go viral. The really cool thing about these types of videos, in which I outsource to have contractors from all over the world create, is that every single day it makes me money, whether it's $1, whether it's $5. You can see here that the first video I showed you, within the past 7 days, it's made $60, it's made $69 on October 28th, $90, $77, $30, $30. 2 years later, and that video is still making on average about $40 to $50 per day. I mean, that is amazing. That is truly, truly passive income. So that's what I mean by me practically doing no work but posting these videos. As for the other video that I showed you, you can see that in the past 7 days, that video is averaging about $100 per day. $100 per day, and I posted that video over 2 years ago. The really cool thing is that this is truly passive income because all I have to do is post it once and set it and forget it. Now, here is the reality of this entire side hustle or business model. I want to introduce you to a concept called hit or miss. What I mean by that is that videos that I post onto YouTube, they don't always perform well. I would say the majority of them actually fail. Like this video here, you can see that it spiked up, but eventually it flatlined. This video, let's pretend, cost me $80 to $100 to make, but it only netted me $11 in revenue. I essentially lost money from that videos. The ones that hit, and what I mean by hit is that the ones that actually do go viral, they really go viral, and they pay for like the entirety or majority of the channel's overhead expenses. Again, that is the reality. I'll post a lot of videos and a lot of them will not work, but the ones that do work ultimately work enough to the point where it pays for the overhead of the videos that didn't work plus more. That's the really cool thing about going viral on YouTube, in which it pays a good amount and it pays enough for the overhead of your other videos. But the reality of it, if you see other people like me doing this model of YouTube, not every single video is going to work on your channel, nor does it work on my channel. As far as what I'm doing now, I do run multiple Faceless YouTube channels, and the really cool concept with this business model is that I have contractors and freelancers from all over the world creating videos for me. So I have scriptwriters, voiceover artists, video editors, thumbnail designers, all these really cool people that I've personally trained and met, and all of them are helping create videos for my YouTube channels. By calling myself a YouTuber, I probably may not even call myself a YouTuber, but with that, my role within this business is more of a managerial position in which I'm making sure that videos are created, videos are produced, videos are uploaded, thumbnails are optimized. It's more of a managerial workload in which I'm overseeing the work of other people without actually doing the work myself. If you do decide to do this model of YouTube, it's very lucrative and it's very managerial, and it does free up a lot of your time from you having to do the actual work of video editing, script writing, or voiceover recording. What I'm doing is replicable. If you want to learn more about how I make passive income through YouTube, do check out my free training down below in the description.